Well, hello there, everyone. Welcome to Verbling. I'm Teacher Oakley, and for the next hour, we are going to practice speaking English by lying. We're going to see who's the best liar in class. I never ever win this game. I'll tell you right now. I'm going to play along. Very simple. We're going to take turns. And what we're going to do, you're going to tell about 3 things. Now, they can be 3 things about yourself, your life experience, your activities, your work experience. If you have no experience, well, more's the pity. But you can talk about your friends or your family or your country. Everything is open. You're going to talk about three things. They can be related or kind of unrelated. Usually better if they're somewhat related. Now, 2 of these things will be true, and 1 of them will be a lie. The trick is to try to fool everyone else in the class with your lie, because after you speak, everyone else in class is going to say which one they think was your lie. Okay? So, Adriano, hello.
Hello, good morning. How are you?
Good morning, good evening, good whatever. 6 o'clock at night where I am. What time is it where you are?
Here it is 11 a.m. in Madrid.
Oh, you're in Madrid. It's 11 a.m. It's
Yeah.
still morning. Haven't even had lunch yet. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Where are you now?
I'm an American, but I live in the Philippines now.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, well, yeah, it is. Okay. In any case, where's our classmates? The class is like fully booked. Where is everybody? Come on, you guys.
Yeah.
Get in here. Stop horsing around.
I just can see you. I can't see anybody else.
I can't either. I don't know where everybody is. Come on in, guys. Let's get going so we can start playing. Okay. I guess while we're waiting, Adriano, I will
Okay.
demonstrate for you how this game is played, and we can talk about again. We can talk about anything. So doesn't really matter. Okay, now we've got somebody else. Hang on. Welcome, Adrian.
Hi, teacher.
Hi
I'm fine.
there. How are you today?
I'm fine. And you?
I'm good. Terrific. Okay, now we've got some people coming in. All right. Hello, Ibec. Ibec, hello. Welcome to the class. Ibec, are you there? Not hearing any. Not hearing your microphone. So I don't know. You might need to check your connection or leave and come back. But I can't hear you right now. Okay. Okay. Let me start. This is more or less how it's done. Okay. Let's see. I want to talk to you about 3 things about myself when I was a younger, more crazy person. Okay, at one point in my life, living in New York City, it was in 1980. I was really into punk rock, and I had a blue mohawk. That is hair that's straight up here, one row of hair sticking up. It was a light blue color, and anyway, that was my hairstyle for a little while. Okay. When I was a little bit older, I got a tattoo That's the first thing, my hairstyle I once had. I also got a tattoo of a leprechaun on my shoulder right here. Leprechaun is that little Irish guy with a green hat and holding a shamrock. So I also stupidly, frankly, I had been up partying a little late one night in San Francisco, and my friend and I went to get a tattoo about 2 in the morning. So I also have a tattoo of a leprechaun on my shoulder. And when I was very young, of course, being that old, I grew up when I was a little kid in the '60s and early '70s, and I have a very funny class picture of me wearing bell-bottom pink and red striped pants with a huge belt buckle and a plaid, green and yellow paisley shirt and striped pink and red pants, and with the big wide bottom pants. So those are some of my major fashion foibles when I was a younger man. So which one of those three things is false? Did I have a mohawk? Do I have a tattoo? Did I once have a class picture taken with pink and red striped pants and a paisley shirt? 1, 2, 3. Adriano, what do you think? Which one is the lie?
I think the lie is number one.
The blue mohawk? Okay.
Yeah.
You don't think I had a blue mohawk? Adrian, what do you think? Which is the lie?
Yes, I agree with Adriano.
You do? Okay.
Yeah, the first.
All right, Ibec.
I think second one.
The tattoo.
Yes.
Okay. I never win. I'm never able to fool everyone. Actually, Ibec, glad to hear you, and hello, and hi. And guess what? You're right. I did have a blue mohawk, actually. Yeah, I'm a punk rocker. Woo! Leather jacket, blue mohawk, dog collar around my neck with spikes coming out of it. You bet. All right, rock on. Woo! I did have a class picture taken of me in pink and red striped pants. Very embarrassing. But I did not get that tattoo. The story is almost true. I went to a tattoo parlor at 2 in the morning in San Francisco, but then about halfway through the process, I realized I didn't have any money. So thank goodness, no tattoo. I don't have any tattoos. But in any case, Ibec, very good. Nice job. Picked it up. Okay. Adriano, we're just going to go in order. Everyone's going to have a turn. All right?
Okay.
All right.
Shall
Three things.
Okay. When I was younger, when I was about 16, I took dance classes, and I think I was a good dancer. Yeah. And then 1 year later, I went to Portugal, and I've been living there. I've lived there for 3 years, and after that, I came to Spain, and I'm living until today here, working and studying. So 3 things.
Okay, very good, Adriano. Nice job. Oh, that's a tough one. That was pretty good. Adrian, what do you think?
Can you repeat
Sure.
Yeah. Can I?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Okay. When I was 16 years old, in Brazil, I had dancing classes, and yeah, I was learning to dance. It was nice. And then when I was 17, I moved to Portugal, and I've lived there for 3 years. And after that, I came to Spain, where I'm living now until today, working and study. This is the third thing.
Okay, so there you go. Dance class, Portugal, Spain. Adrian, what do you think? Which is the lie?
The lie is, for me, is the first one. The first. Yeah.
Dance class? You don't think Adriano can dance? Why? Is it his appearance? How he looks like? Or okay, all right. Never mind. Never mind. Don't answer that. All right.
Okay.
Okay, Ibec. Were you able to hear
I
it?
think
Ibec?
I heard about Spain. I think that one is false.
That one is false. Living in Spain. Okay. I'm gonna mix it up and I'm gonna go with the second one. I can't tell. Adriano's a pretty good liar. I'm gonna guess he did not live in Portugal. Adriano, which?
You're right. I didn't live. I didn't live in Portugal for 3 years.
Ah,
I had dancing classes, and I could dance, but I didn't live in Portugal.
okay.
Yeah.
Can you still dance? Do you like to dance?
Yes, I like dancing. It's
Cool.
very nice.
All right. Awesome. Yeah, I was a punk rocker. I like music too. Cool. All right. Very good. Okay. Good job. Good job. You fooled those guys. Hard to fool me, I'll tell you right now. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Adrian, it's your turn.
Okay. Um, First of all, I, uh, I, 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 I did a trip. I did a trip 6 years ago. Years, yes, 6 years ago. Um, I was in Bonn and and Dublin. Yeah, Bonn and Dublin city.
Okay.
It is one. Second, um, when I was a child, uh, I was 8 years old. Uh, mm, I I I took uh, guitar class. I don't know guitar class. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Guitar class. Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Sure. Sure.
The last one is when okay. I I I I, when I was the same age, uh, I I practiced uh, football soccer in a team in a team of my neighborhood. Uh, Nothing.
Okay, that's it. That's three. Okay.
Yeah,
There they are. If I could summarize,
uh,
one, he took a trip to Bonn and Dublin.
yeah,
Two, he had a guitar class
yeah,
when he was about 8, and around the same age, he played on a football team.
yeah.
Practiced.
It's correct.
Uh, okay. By the way,
Right.
uh, okay. All right. So, what do we think? Ibeck, what do you let you guess first? What do you think?
I think he didn't play guitar.
You think it's the guitar? All right. Heidi, let me say hello. Hi. Hi,
Hello?
Heidi.
I don't know.
Hi. We're playing Truth or Lie. You know the game. I know that you know the game. Were you able to hear Adrian's 3 stories? Heidi?
Yeah.
Did you hear his 3 stories? Which one do you think was the
No,
lie?
I couldn't hear that because his
Ah,
voice was too small.
Okay. Okay. Adriano,
Um,
which one
I
do you think?
think the lie is the third. He didn't play at a football team, I think.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now, okay. Now there's one. I thought everybody played football. I thought that was like everybody except
Maybe,
America. As an American,
maybe
I was told.
everybody.
As an American, I was told everyone plays football except Americans. I don't know. Maybe that's a lie. That may be a lie. I don't know. Okay. Um, okay, I'm going to go with Ibeck on this. I think it's also the guitar. I don't think he took guitar lessons when he was 8. Adrian, which one is the lie?
The second is,
Ah, 2 for
yeah,
2. I'm 2 for 2. You cannot fool me.
yeah.
Ibeck, high five. Okay, great.
Uh,
Adrian, a little bit of feedback about your English. You did a trip. We usually use the verb took a trip or to take a
yeah,
trip. So I took a trip.
it's right. It's right.
Okay. We use do for any kind of work. I did homework. I did a project. I do housework. But for trips, definitely take. You also in your number 2, I have to say another clue. You said I took a class to play
Yeah.
guitar. That would be, you're telling me that you took 1 class. All right. Which seems weird. Who takes 1 guitar class? But it's possible. So if, most people would take I took classes when I was
Yeah,
8,
yeah.
right?
It's right.
Right. And the last thing, you played in a team. In English, we say on a team. I'm on a football team.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. All right. Nice try. Okay. Ibeck.
Okay.
Ibeck, it's your
First
turn.
story.
Okay.
First story. Moscow is favorite city of mine. I studied there for a long time. Second story. I have never been anywhere. I live it. I live just in Kazakhstan and didn't go abroad. Third story. I love London. It's the best place in the world. I've been there and I want to go there also.
Okay. Hmm. I think we can use logic to deduct this one, can't we? I don't know. Okay. To reiterate or to summarize, his favorite city is Moscow, but he's never been anywhere. But he loves London, and he loves to go to London. Obviously, something has to be a lie here. Heidi, what do you think? Which one is the lie?
3.
3. London. Okay. Okay. All right. Adrian, what do you think?
Sorry, could you summarize it again, please?
Sure. Number 1 was that
Yeah.
Moscow, Russia, is his favorite city.
Yeah.
I'm assuming Moscow, Russia, by the way.
Yeah.
You know, actually, the town next to mine where I grew up in the United States, the tiniest town you've ever heard of, like 100 people in the whole town, was also named Moscow. Okay. Really? In the U.S. Okay. Anyway, first, Moscow's his favorite city. Second, he has never been abroad. He's from
Yeah.
he's from Kazakhstan and he's never been abroad. And three, he loves London. He loves to go there and he loves it there.
But if he has never been abroad, so he hasn't been to London. So,
Yeah. Well, okay.
so the third one is a lie.
The third one is a lie. Okay. Heidi
Yeah.
said the third one. Okay, Adrian, what do you think?
The first one is a lie for
The
me.
first?
The first. Yeah.
Moscow's his favorite city. I'm going to say it's not. I'm going to say number two is a lie, that he's never been abroad. Because how does he know about London and Moscow unless he went there? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Mm-hmm. Aha! Tripped him up with his own logic. Okay, Ibeck, Moscow. The first one you said Moscow is favorite city. It should be is. You need a demonstrative. Either is my favorite city or is a favorite city of mine. You need something because the word cities is countable. So you're not talking about it in general because you're talking about one specific city. So you absolutely need to have some kind of word to define it. All right.
Okay.
Okay. But all right. That was good because that was like I like that one actually. That was like one of those brain teasers, one of those mental puzzle things.
No one can fool you. You're very difficult.
Fool me? Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Well,
no one can fool you.
yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. I have a lot of experience with people trying to fool me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
You know what that comes from, Adriano? That comes from having a long time as a bachelor and having a lot of different girlfriends. So I've been lied to for many years by many people.
maybe Heidi now can fool you.
Well, maybe she can. Actually, Heidi's very good at this game, so yes, she might. Heidi's a challenge. Heidi, it's your turn. Okay, you know the game, truth or lie. Give us your three pieces of information. Yep.
I like tasting different kind of food, and I wanted to eat some authentic food. So at first, I went to Marseille in France to eat bouillabaisse, and next I went to Russia, Moscow, to eat borscht, the kind of soup. And finally, I went to Spain, Barcelona, to eat paella. That's all.
Okay. All right. A food traveler, you are. Okay. Oh, that's cool. When I travel, that's one of my focuses. Absolutely. I can relate to that. Okay. So to summarize, bouillabaisse in Marseille, borscht in Moscow, and paella in Barcelona. Is that it? That's about it, right, Heidi?
Can you explain
that's
first one? Where was it? Where was it? First one?
She claims Marseille.
It's France, so we say Marseille.
Marseille.
Okay.
Marseille.
I
Okay.
see.
Marseille. I'm sorry for my mispronunciation. Sorry about that. Marseille. All right. Okay. Adrian. What do you think?
I think the lie is the last one, Barcelona. Both Barcelona. Yeah.
Okay. Paella. I love paella.
Yeah.
Adriano.
Sorry,
What do you
where is Heidi from?
She's Heidi. Where are you from? She's from Antarctica. No.
Korea, not Korea.
North Korea. Very funny. No.
North Korea,
No, no, no. Heidi's Japanese.
Japanese.
Yeah.
Okay. Could you summarize it again, please?
Bouillabaisse,
France, Barcelona, and
Moscow for borscht.
Moscow. Okay. I think she hasn't been to Moscow
Okay.
eating there, I think.
Okay.
Number one.
Ivek, what do you think?
I think she wasn't. She hasn't been in Spain.
Spain. Okay.
It's
We
my
have
opinion.
one for each. All right. So Heidi's definitely fooled someone. I think Moscow for borscht. I don't think she's been to Moscow for borscht. I think. Okay. Heidi, which one was the
Yeah, I've never been in Russia.
Okay.
Ah.
Again, 3 for 3. See, I can't fool anyone. When I tell my lies, I do really badly. Everybody can guess, but I can guess other people's lies. Okay. All right, it's my turn again. Okay. Okay. All right, let me think for just a second. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to talk about my world travels. All right. Okay. I'm going to talk to you about some animals that I've seen. When I love to travel. Two things I love. I love to travel, and I love hiking and camping. Now, those things are absolutely true. I'm just saying that to preface the next part. In my travels, hiking and traveling around, one time I have come across paths with a brown bear in United States. Actually, in my home state, in Vermont. I was on a fishing trip with my cousin, walking down through the forest on a logging road, and we came basically pretty much face to face with a mother bear and her 2 cubs.
Grizzly.
What? Grizzly, not a grizzly. No, black bear, North American black bear, not a grizzly. Probably wouldn't be here if it was a grizzly. Okay. Black bear. I came face to face with a black bear, really not maybe 3 to 4 meters away in front of us. She got up on her hind legs, rah, the whole thing. Another time, when I was in Venezuela, I was hiking through the forest, somewhere the mountains that are near Caracas. I can't really remember what they're called. It was quite a while ago. And as we were hiking, we came across a porcupine, which is really quite big. In fact, it was pretty scary because my girlfriend and I were walking along, and suddenly we heard some noise, like up in the tree, like right over our head, and there was a porcupine, a big porcupine, really large, black and white color, right on the tree branch, like over our heads, and it kind of freaked me out. Anyway, that's
Sorry,
this
what's porcupine?
porcupine. It's an animal that has quills like needles.
Okay.
Smaller one's called a hedgehog, but same family. Porcupine has big quills, so if it hits you with a quill, it sticks in you. Famously, dogs get hit with a porcupine, and they have like
Okay,
needles stuck in their face.
Can you write? Sorry.
Sure, I can write it. It's a weird spelling, actually. It doesn't look like it's spelled. It doesn't sound like it's spelled. Porcupine.
Okay, thank you. Sorry.
Sure, no problem at all. And the third one is when I was hiking here in the Philippines, where I now live. We came across a python. It was really, really huge. I don't know, in meters, maybe 3 or 4 meters long, just sitting in a stream bed that we were crossing. So that was kind of scary. Again, as well, you're always surprised when you see wild animals every time. Of course you are, because who's expecting it? It's always a surprise. Anyway, we're crossing the river, and we're jumping over some rocks, and there it was, lying in the water, half out of the water. Not myself, but my friend almost jumped on this giant python, rock python. Okay, those are my stories.
The last one, I don't understand the animal.
Rock python. It's a snake. Those big
Snake. Okay.
constrictor type snakes that don't
But
not
python.
the
Okay.
bite. They squeeze you to death.
Yeah.
Those things. Yeah. Anyway. So there you go. Bear, porcupine, rock python. My wild nature experiences. Adriano, what do you think? Which one's not true?
I think the mother bear, it's not true, I think.
Okay, all right. You don't believe my mother bear story. All right.
No.
Adrian, what do you think?
Yes, I think the bear is.
The bear? Okay.
Yeah, the bear. Yeah.
All right. Ibec, what do you think?
I think false was about snake.
The snake? Okay.
Yes.
Heidi, which one do you think?
Porcupine. You
Porcupine.
said porcupine climbing up and down. They can't climb up that tree, I think.
Porcupines? Yeah, they're good climbers, actually.
Really? I've never heard of it.
Yeah, they can. They can climb a tree, for sure. And actually, that was a true story. Yeah, the false story, bear, snake. The false story was actually the snake. I've never seen. I've lived in the Philippines for quite a few years. I've never actually seen a snake here. Amazingly.
Oh, my friend said there are many snake, big
There
one. And sometimes eat pigs or dogs or
Yeah.
even babies are very dangerous.
Yeah, some not a coworker of mine. They actually this story I stole from a coworker. I'm telling my coworker's story. A coworker, this is what happened to them, and they actually killed the snake, skinned it, and ate it, barbecued that thing. So she actually brought some. Her husband did this, but she brought some to work with her, so I got to actually eat some. I actually have eaten rock python, but I have never. I've seen one in a zoo, or I have another friend who actually raises them and sells them as pets, but I have never seen one in the wild. So that's the false story. The mother bear story is absolutely true, and boy, was that scary. The cubs came out first and were like playing with each other, just being stupid, and then the mother and my cousin just grabbed me and said, "Don't move, don't move, don't move." That's all he said, over and over, like 150 times. And the mother came out and really did stand and growl at us, and then she dropped down on all fours and ran off. Her cubs went off, continued the perpendicular way, and the mother bear followed them. But boy, that was scary, I'll tell you. I think my cousin was 15. I think I was 12, maybe 13 at the time. That was pretty scary. If you run, they think you're prey. If we ran, we're pretty much dead. One of us, anyway. But that was a true story. Adriano, your turn.
Well, let me see. Well, I'm gonna talk about what I've been doing lately. Okay. Last month I went to London, and I've been there for a week. I had an intensive English course, and then I got back to Madrid, and I had a party at home. until 3 a.m. and my neighbors knocked knocked the door to complain about the music. It's the second. And the third one, I the last weekend I went to Sierra Nevada to skiing, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, third one.
Okay.
What's the lie? What's the lie?
What's the lie? Okay. What's the lie? All right. Heidi, I'll start with you this time. Which one is the lie?
Can you summarize again, please?
Sure, I bet. Number one is he recently took a trip to London.
Mhm.
When he came back from London, number two, he had a party until 3 in the morning, which his
Mhm.
neighbors did not appreciate. And third, he recently took a ski trip to the Sierra Nevadas.
Third one is false.
Okay.
In my opinion.
All right. Heidi, what do you think?
Number 3, ski
Number
trip.
3, ski trip. Is there any reason you say that?
Spain, the warm country, so.
Okay. Adrian,
The last one, the
last one?
ski in Sierra Leone, in
Yeah.
Sierra.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to stick with the crowd on this one. I'm also saying the same thing. The third
Okay.
one is a lie. Yeah.
Everyone is right.
Everyone is
I
right.
can't, I can't fool anyone.
You're a terrible liar. Don't lie. Okay. First of all, a little feedback for your English. The neighbors knocked on the door. Knocked on. It's a
Knocked on. Okay.
yeah, it's a phrasal verb, really. You knock on the door. Go ahead and knock on the door. Okay. Question and a follow-up question. I used to live in the Sierra Nevada mountains, which are a border of mountains between California and Nevada in the United States. There are mountains called the Sierra Nevada mountain chain in Spain.
Yes, there is as well a city
Okay.
in Spain, the south of Spain, called Sierra Nevada.
No kidding. Okay.
Yeah, and people go there to ski. It's very nice. Very
Okay.
nice.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so obviously the mountain chain in the United States was named after that
Yeah,
mountain.
yeah.
Okay. Okay. Thanks. I didn't know that. All right. That's interesting. Okay. Yeah. Don't. Hey, Adriano, what do you do for? What do you? I don't know if do you work or study?
I study and work. I work in a hotel company, in the biggest hotel, Spanish hotel company. So we
Okay.
have a lot of hotels around the world, and a lot of hotels here in Spain.
Okay. All right. So you can't lie very well, so that's good. That's a good business for you to be in. I was just gonna
Yeah.
say, don't go into politics, okay? You don't want to be a lawyer, right?
Yeah.
Try to avoid sales as well. You might want to avoid sales, but other than that, you're good. You're in a good business. Okay.
But I sell hotels.
Okay. Well, make sure that you're working for a great hotel then.
It's because I want to be sincere with you.
Right. Okay. That works.
Okay.
That's right. So, for your travel needs, please consult with Adriano. You know he's not going to lie, because if he does, you're going to figure it out. Okay. Adrian, your turn. What have you got for us, Adrian?
Yeah. Okay. I am I am industrial. I am industrial engineer. Uh, for 12 years. Um, it is the first one. Um, I I I I worked in um, I worked um, uh, doing bread
Doing bread?
doing yeah and
Okay.
it's the second.
All right.
Uh, and uh, the last one, I I I worked uh, I worked mm, uh, I don't know. Okay. Okay, yes. I worked as a seller
Okay.
in
Salesman?
a salesman
Okay.
in a in a store shoe store. Yeah.
Okay. All right. We're talking about Adrian's his resume, his work history. Okay, Adrian, I the first one you said, I have to tell you, it sounded to me like you said that you are a nuclear engineer and you have been one
No,
for 200
industrial,
years.
industrial engineer, industrial engineer,
A what engineer?
industrial,
Industrial.
Industrial.
industrial. Yeah.
Industrial.
Yeah.
Industrial. Okay. And I assume not for 200 years.
Yeah.
Okay. Industrial engineer. Now, I noticed verb tense here as well. Okay, the second thing, which if you listen carefully, you might have listened for verb tense. The second thing, you do bread. So somebody who makes bread, you
Make.
make bread, or
Make.
you're a baker, or you work in a bakery.
Yeah.
All right.
Exactly.
People who make bread work in a bakery, or they're a baker. Okay, and he said he was a baker. He was a shoe salesman. So, notice the verb tense. He is an engineer. He was a baker. He was a shoe salesman. What do you think? What do you think? Heidi, you can go first. Heidi?
It's very difficult. Number two.
Number two, baker. All right, number two, you're going to go for. Okay, Adriano? What do you
Yeah,
think?
I don't think he has been a baker.
A baker as well.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, yeah.
Ivek, what do you think?
Industrial. First one. Industrial.
Industrial engineer.
Yeah, in the industrial engineer.
Okay, I think he might have tricked me on this one. Okay, he was so hesitant about the last one. I don't know. I think it was a trick, but against my instincts, I'll say shoe salesman. Adrian, which one was not true?
The last one.
The last one. I got it right again.
Yeah. The second is true because
Really?
I worked in a big plant of where made bread.
Yeah. a friend of mine worked in in an industrial bakery, we could say.
Industrial baker. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I in the maintenance area.
Cool. Yeah, I went there. I used to be a chef, so he invited me to go there and check out the process and see it. So I've been inside a place like that. It was great. The best thing, or maybe the worst thing, maybe you can tell me. The thing that I remember most about it, that I will never forget, is the smell.
Yeah,
Unbe-
it's true. It's true.
yeah. So is that a good thing because it has a really wonderful smell, or is that a terrible thing because if you're hungry, you must be going crazy every second with that smell?
I think, yeah, it's when I started working here. Uh, right, I added uh, I added white, weight in my body.
You added weight. Okay, okay. All right. In it, okay. You put on weight. Okay.
Yeah,
They put on weight. Okay. Well,
put
that's
white.
understandable. All right.
Mhm.
So you can't help it but eat some of your product then. I see. I get you.
Mhm.
Okay. I wondered about that, you know. I always wondered because I'm hungry all the time, and I feel like I was going crazy if I was working smelling fresh baked bread every second. It would drive me crazy. Anyway, okay. Ivek, your turn. You're up.
Okay. First story. Uh, I fell my phone. I fell my phone to river, and it doesn't work right now. Second story. Two weeks ago, I went to a shop and bought a new Samsung Galaxy 6. And third story, I have old Nokia, and I don't need any kind of new phone.
Ivek is always so tricky. Okay. First of all, okay, Ivek, let me correct your English. You said I fell my phone into the river. It should be I dropped my phone into
Dropped. Okay. Hmm.
into the river. I dropped my phone into the river. Okay. Story number one. He recently bought a Galaxy 6 and he still has an old Nokia. So he doesn't really need a new phone. Wow. Uh, okay. Interesting. What are you going to do with that? Adrian, can you take the first guess?
Uh, I think the fifth one. I is it is difficult for me, but I think the fifth one is the like
Which one?
the first.
First. First one.
Yeah.
Dropped his phone in the river. In the river? Yeah. Okay, all right. Adriano, what do you think? In the
So
river.
what was the third again?
He dropped his phone in the river, number one. He just
Yeah.
recently bought a Galaxy 6. And he has an old Nokia. So he doesn't really need another phone.
Okay. I think that the lie is the number one.
Dropped his phone in the river.
Yeah.
Uh, okay, Heidi, what do you think?
Number two, Galaxy.
Galaxy 6. Okay, is there any reason why, Heidi?
I saw Galaxy, but how it changed, I don't know. So if he had the older one, it's better.
Okay. Well, actually, I agree with Heidi on this because if he dropped his phone in the river, and then he said, "But I have I have an old Nokia, so I don't need a new phone," which contradicts the second one that he bought a Galaxy 6. So maybe he had two phones and he dropped one in the river, but he still has an old phone, so he doesn't need a new one. That's my logic. I pick number 2. Ibec?
Yeah, you're right because some
Oh my God.
Galaxy 6 represented just 2 weeks ago, and I
Ah,
couldn't buy it.
it hasn't come to your area yet? They're not selling it there yet?
Yeah.
Ah, very good. Oh, okay, another piece of logic to be used. Okay. Ibec, I like your stories. They're like brain teasers. They're good. You have to use logic to figure it out. It's great. All right, we have time for at least one more, and Heidi, it is your turn.
Okay, I like traveling in train, so I ride on a lot of trains. I like rapid train. Then I went to European countries. At first, I experienced riding on ICE, Germany, Intercity Express, ICE. And next was GTV, France. And the third, the Eurostar in Italy.
Oh, so okay, so trains was the introduction.
All,
Okay,
rapid train.
okay, so that was your introduction. All right, you enjoy express trains or high-speed trains.
Yeah, yeah.
High-speed trains. So I'm sorry, could you one more time tell us which trains?
ICE in Germany.
ICE in Germany. Okay.
Intercity Express, right? I don't know what GTV. Maybe it's France, so I don't know what capital. But anyway, I experienced GTV, and
Yeah.
Italy. I often went to Italy, so I ride on Eurostar many times.
Okay, Eurostar. I've heard of that. Okay, I travel. You travel by train or travel on a train?
Not in.
Not usually in. You know, you can use the preposition in with the train. Where is he? He's in the train. He's inside. No, you really wouldn't. I'm sorry. You would say he's on the train already. So, yeah, not in, on. On a train, on a bus, on a plane. We don't use in. Okay, all right. So that's another tough one. Ah, jeez. Okay, Ibec, what do you think? Her which train did she not go on? The ICE in Germany, the French train, whatever it is, with a weird TV acronym, or Eurostar?
I think French one.
French one. Okay. Adriana, what do you think?
I think she didn't travel on the Italian train. She said that an Italian train as well, didn't she?
Yeah, the Eurostar train around Italy. Yep, she did. And Adrian, what do you think?
Yeah, I am agree with Adriano, the last one.
The last one, the Eurostar?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I have little inside information. I know that Heidi has traveled to Italy a few times. So it seems quite likely, since I also know she's been to different areas, she most likely traveled on Eurostar. And I believe Heidi's sister lives in Germany, which would make that very possible. So that leaves France. By process of elimination, I've left with France. Heidi, is that right?
You are right. Even though I went to Marseille from Paris, I took airplane.
Ah, okay. Marseille for your bouillabaisse. Okay, right. Could have put those two together, couldn't we have? I guess we could have. Okay. I guess we have just a few minutes. I guess I can go one more time. I would like to describe some of my horrible crashes and catastrophes, which I have had in my life. I'm going to talk to you about skiing. I love to ski. I'm an avid skier. Of course, now I live in the Philippines, so those days are over. But uh, Adriano's story reminded me of skiing, so I want to tell you some stories about skiing. Okay. One time I was skiing, and I love to ski off-piste, which means in the forest. I like skiing on trails, moguls, but I prefer to ski out of bounds, off the trails. And one time when I was skiing, I was jumping off a cliff in the forest, and somehow I really don't know what happened. I hit a branch, and it turned me around backwards, and I hit my head on a tree backwards down slope, and I was knocked unconscious, which was very frightening because when I woke up again, it was almost dark, and all my friends were already gone. The guys I was skiing with, I was totally by myself. My ears were ringing. There was like blood in my nose, and it was a very scary thing. I had to get out of the forest very quickly. Another time, I was skiing, and I was trying to perform a helicopter. That's a 180. No, actually, a 360. 180 would be very bad on skis. Sorry, 360 in the air. And unfortunately, while I was up in the air, my friend who was skiing behind me, he was trying to jump for speed, and he hit the bottom of my skis as I was in midair, which caused me to not only do a 180, but also flip over in the air. And I crashed quite severely, and I, in fact, bit off the end of my tongue. The third spectacular crash was I was skiing with some friends in Colorado, and we had hiked to the top of a mountain, again, skiing off-piste, not on trails. Actually, the second one also happened in the forest, in a jump through the forest. All right, the third one, again, hiking to the top of a mountain, skiing off-piste. My friend and I both launched off two parallel cliffs, and when we landed, we set off the snowpack. We jarred the snowpack, and we started an avalanche. And in fact, the only thing that saved my life, I believe, is there were 3 giant trees in a triangular formation, and my friend and I smashed into each other, basically, very fast. Put our arms around each other, and the avalanche more or less got broken by the trees. But when the avalanche was over, we were both like this, looking at each other face to face, with only our heads sticking out of the snow. Oh my God. All right, those are my stories.
I think number one is the lie.
Number one is the lie. Okay.
Yeah, maybe your friends wouldn't let you alone.
Maybe. You don't know my friends, though.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Okay. Hey, Adrian, what do you think?
The last one.
The last one, the avalanche. Okay.
Yeah.
What do you think, Heidi?
Number 2.
Number 2. That was the crazy flip helicopter. Ibeck, what do you think?
Great stories, but I think second was false.
Actually, the second was absolutely true. I really did bite off the end of my tongue. Yeah. My friend who was also in the crash with me, he had a concussion. It was great. We went out that night. We had dinner. We went drinking and dancing. And he went home with a young lady, and he has no memory of it. Yeah, totally true. In fact, we lost one of his skis got lost, and we never ever found it again. The first story was false.
Yeah.
It was
I
almost.
know.
It was nearly true. I tell stories that are almost true. The whole thing was true, except I didn't hit my head. I landed this close to the tree, so I looked up and the tree was right here. I was literally half a centimeter from making that true. But I did not hit my head. I was perfectly okay. I get up. You're absolutely right. Good one, Adriano. Yeah. But I have been
And
involved in an
friends
avalanche. What?
Your friends didn't let you alone, right?
No, my friends wouldn't leave me alone. You can't leave your friends alone in the forest.
Yeah, so you have good friends.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
I thought it.
Yeah. You're absolutely right. You can't leave your friends behind in the forest. Of course not.
Yeah.
Right.
Maybe in
Very
a
good.
party, yeah. Maybe in a party.
At a party, sure. At a
Yeah.
nightclub, possibly, but not in the forest.
No,
Sure.
not in the forest.
On the mountain, yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay, good one. You caught me out. I don't think any one of us, not one of us, was able to fool everyone. And I must say, I was able to pick out every single lie. I am still the champion. Ah. All right, thanks a lot. That was a lot of fun, guys. Have a great weekend. See ya next time on
You too,
Verbally.
Bye.
yeah.
Thank you
Thank
very
you.